Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe, and I'm Ron. Well, if you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. If you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash that subscribe button? It helps other people know when they post videos. Well, today we're going to be making a strawberry cheesecake, but not just a strawberry cheesecake. We're going to be making a strawberry cheesecake for low-carb weight loss, and we're also going to be using fresh strawberries for the strawberry puree. So this particular recipe comes to you from Myra from Carb Love, and I'm going to put my glasses on, and you might be seeing a little bit of reflection from my computer over screen until I can figure out how to correct the issue. And I also have my overhead camera going, so now I can talk to you as I'm preparing it, and then when it comes time to mix everything, we'll move it over here to this nice little table I bought. I got this table over here from QVC for $40. I got it on clearance. It was originally marked off at $176, and they marked it down to $89. And then when I typed it in the other day, it was $89. And when he went to go do the easy pays, he gave it to me at $40. He says, okay, so they must be marking it down even further for clearance. But I love it. It's a solid piece of furniture. They have different colors. It's solid wood. There's no assembly required. It's all pre-assembled for you. All you do is you pull it out of the box and snap all your shelves in place. And it's got a little basket underneath for storage. And the wheels are locked in, and you can lock the wheels in, and you can move it from room to room. And this is great because when I want to go in the kitchen and do everything, finish it off in the kitchen, I can put all my stuff on here, just wheel it out to the kitchen. And what's great about these is you can also use these for like a utility shelf if you're doing cooking, like I use it for. If you're doing laundry, put your laundry basket over here, put all your supplies underneath there, bring it over to your your ironing board or in your washroom. So that's really great. This was a game saver for me, or a game changer. But anyways, I'll have that link below the video as well. So what you'll need for this particular recipe is 12 ounces of cream cheese. Now we have the cream cheese from Market Basket. I normally would use Philadelphia cream cheese, but this is what we have on hand, so this is what we're going to be using. And this is fine. It's got to be softened at room temperature. And then you'll need 2 eggs. Let me go over let's go over the crust ingredients, because I got my notes written that way. First, for your crust ingredients, you'll need 1.5 cups of almond flour, half a tablespoon of sweetener, and powdered sweetener, and we're going to be using the confection of Swerve powdered sweetener, okay? And then we're going to be using 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then 4 tablespoons of melted butter or ghee or any oils of your choice. And for the next ingredients is, what we're going to do is we're going to add all the ingredients into a bowl. We're going to mix it really well with a spatula, and she said that it should feel kind of like sandpaper, and if it's not, if it's too wet, just add a couple more tablespoons or half a cup at a time of almond flour, and you should be fine. Now, for our pan size, I think she said she used a 9-inch springform pan. I have a springform pan here that I bought. I use a measuring tape to see how wide it is. This is mine's 7 inches. So mine is about 7 inches, okay? And I used this before. I made this cheesecake about 2 weeks ago, and so as you can see, my pan measured out to be 7 by 7, okay? But she used a 9 by 9 pan. I had used this particular pan before, about a couple weeks ago, when I initially made the recipe. And what I did was I lined it with parchment paper. I cut out a round circle. I sprayed the inside of it with cooking oil spray, and when you form your crust, at that point you're going to put it into your springform pan, and you're going to flatten everything down with your palm of your hands, and you're going to make like a lip all the way around the inside of your tin, and then at that point you put that in the oven on a 350 preheated degree oven for about 6 to 10 minutes. Keep an eye on it so it doesn't get burnt. And when you feel it's done, take it out, let it cool. Remember, all oven times vary, so just pay attention to your oven, and you should be fine. Now, I made this before, and it came out really great, and I had no problems with anything. It just happened to be so good, I want to make it again. So anyways, for your fillings, you will need 12 12 ounces of cream cheese. Again, this is the store-bought brand, and that's the macros on the back if you're concerned about the macros. And also for the filling, we'll need a fourth of a cup of sour cream. We happen to have the sour cream in the house. And then you will need a half a cup of sweetener, again, the powdered confection at Swerve. And then 2 eggs at room temperature. The eggs we have already at room temperature right here in our bowl. And we have another couple of eggs because we're going to be making some Shrinkables later. And then you'll need a half a tablespoon of lemon juice. And we happen to have a fresh lemon juice on the counter. So when we're ready, we'll cut that in half and we'll squeeze out a half a lemon. It's about a tablespoon. And then the 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and a little pinch of salt. We'll put everything into the bowl here, and then we'll get, at that point, we'll get our we got a stick blender, but it's a mixer, and we'll put the whisk on it, and instead of using the handheld, and we'll use that. We'll get everything all into a nice liquid powdered shape for the cheesecake. And then at that point, once this comes out of the oven with the pre-crust cool down, we'll put the mixture in top of here, and then we'll put some aluminum foil around the pan. And the reason why we do that is so that when you put that back in the oven and cook it for another 40 minutes, it's not going to burn the bottom of your crust. And that worked out really well for me, by the way, last time I did that. And yeah, so then at that point, we'll take it out of the oven and we'll leave it on the countertop. We'll let it cool, and then we'll pop it in the refrigerator overnight. And then the next day, we'll take some fresh strawberries. I got a nice container, and then we'll chop them all up. I'll save a couple for garnish, and then we'll puree them with a little bit of, maybe about a fourth of a cup of powdered swerve, and then we'll put that on top for the authentic cheesecake look. And with any kind of luck, when that's ready to pop off, we'll pop that off and lift that up, and we'll cut it up, and we'll come back and we'll talk about it, and I'll have cheesecake for a couple of days. I'm really excited about doing this recipe again, and I hope you enjoy the video that I'm about to create. Now, since I've already explained the ingredients and how everything works and everything, from this point on, I'm just going to go right into the video, and we're going to just have music in the background. When we use the handheld mixer, the stick blender that I have, it's a 300 watt speed, and I got that through the Ninja company, I believe. And then we'll use it on, we'll mix it on here because the plug for the wall outlet is right over there and it's close by, and we'll film that process out as well. So without further ado, why don't we just go right into the recipe, and then when we're ready to actually sample it, we'll cut it together, and yeah, and we'll sample it and have a taste test. And I'm looking for a taste tester, so if you're interested in becoming a taste tester for me, if you live in the local area, let me know. And my wife doesn't do keto, but she will eat certain foods of mine, and you know, I get it. You know, it is what it is. But anyways, I hope you have a great day. I hope you're having a great day. And I'll talk to you guys later. And why don't we just go right into the recipe? Oh, yeah, you forgot. Wait a minute. What did you forget? You forgot to subscribe to my channel. It helps me and other people know when they post videos like this one. So anyway. Okay, so our cheesecake is done. It's ready to go into the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes to 50 minutes. And when it comes out, it'll come out like it's jiggly. And I'll show you that process. And at that point, we'll let it cool down, and then we'll pop it in the refrigerator overnight. And then tomorrow, we'll put some fresh strawberry puree over the top. And then we'll sample it later tomorrow afternoon. Guys, so we just took it out of the oven. We're not going to touch it because if I do, it's going to cave it in. Now we're going to let that cool for a bit before we pop it in the refrigerator overnight. And then tomorrow we'll put some strawberries on top and we'll have a taste test together. Hi guys, good morning. Well, this is Ron from Ron's Keto Cafe. If you're want some inspirational videos and low-carb keto, and soon it's going to be all gluten-free, I wanted to share what I made yesterday. Now, I made a strawberry cheesecake, and you guys are the first ones to see this. So this has been in the refrigerator overnight. It did deflate a little bit. I don't know how it's going to taste. I don't know how it's going to taste compared to the one I made the last time. But I'm really anxious to try this. And I did fresh strawberries I got over here, and I pureed them. And I just wanted to show you the how it came out. Looks pretty good to me. So I got a knife. I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to go around the edge, and I just hope it doesn't disintegrate when I open up the springform pan. I did spray it with cooking oil. I don't know if this is going to be a just running around my knife around the edge. I'm going to clean it up afterwards. I got the paper towel on there because I don't want to make a mess all over the place, just in case it goes all over the computer like the one I did yesterday. What happened, it's the cheesecake. So even though I sprayed it with oil yesterday, I just, I got a feeling that it would have just gave me all kinds of fits to pull that off. And when I clean off the edges over there to get a good photograph there, we'll wicked good. You guys, I'm telling you. You want to see who's joining me? Hi guys. So what do you guys think? You think when I pull it off, am I going to have a mess, or is it going to just pop off the way it should pop off? I don't know. So what happened yesterday, I was making the filling for it, and I had my stick blender, and I was mixing it really good. And I wanted to see how it was coming out after I was mixing it for about 10 or 15 minutes in the bowl. And dummy me, I pulled it out like that without shutting my blender off. And not all the cream, but a lot of the cream went all over my curtain, all over my computer screen, all over my two cameras, all over my nice clean shirt. I mean, I had one heck of a mess, and it took me better part of an hour to clean it up afterwards. Donna had a few words for me there, but it was all funny and fun stuff. And that's the whole fun about cooking. So without further ado, hi guys, what we got going on here, but the ones that are joining me, we made a cheesecake we're going to put strawberries on it. So I had a springform pan. This is a 7-inch pan, and I just release it. I'm hoping that it stays intact. Look at that, guys. Boy, can I cook or can I cook? Huh? Look at that. Let me go get this thing in the sink. The reason why this is all like that, because I was just popping it off the edge. And I'm fine with that, because we're going to eat it. But before I put the strawberries on, this is the graham crust that I made using almond flour, and it was pretty good, huh? Tastes really good, and I haven't even got the the strawberries on it. So let me go over that recipe and find my notes. This recipe comes to you from Myra from Low-Carb Love, and she's got an awesome YouTube channel. She's another one that lost over 100 pounds doing low-carb keto, same as me. I lost almost 140 pounds now. And so this particular recipe for the graham crust filling, what I did was I took 1.5 cups of almond flour, a tablespoon of sweetener, confectioner's swerve for low carb, 1/4 of a teaspoon, teaspoon of cinnamon, 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I ended up using oil instead of butter, and you could use either or. I mixed that all together until the crust felt like it was sandpaper on the ingredients, and then I laid it into a parchment lined paper with the springform pan. I cut it to the shape of the size, and I put it all in the bottom of the pan, and I flattened it all down, and I made a little bit of a lip with the crust, and then I baked it off in the oven at a 350 preheated oven for about almost 10 minutes, depending on your oven rather. It was nice and golden brown around the edge, and then at that point I let it cool on the counter. Now for the filling, I took 16 ounces of softened cream cheese. It don't matter what brand you use. 1/4 of a cup of sour cream, 1/2 of a cup of sweetener powder swerve, 2 eggs at room temperature, a tablespoon of fresh lemon, and I had a fresh lemon. I cut it in half and I just eyeballed it. And then I took a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a pinch of salt. I used the handheld instead of the mixer. And when the cream filling was filled, after the pie crust or the cake crust cooled down, I poured it out on top and I spread it out. That went into a 350 degree oven for 50 minutes or 45 minutes, depending on your oven. And it came out, it was nice and jiggly, so I knew I had it perfect. The last time I made that, I stuck my finger in it, and I had a big fingerprint on it. It was funny, but I still ate it. It was still good. And I put it in the refrigerator overnight, and this is the final product of the cake. Now, what I did, this is really good. So what I did was I took some fresh strawberries, I chopped them all up like I was dicing them, and I put them in my little Ninja blender bullet. And then I put some, about 1/4 of a cup of powdered swerve, and I ended up with some pureed strawberries. And so all you do is just whatever you want. Just do a couple. I can't put like that. And the reason why I got the towel underneath, because I usually make a mess, and I didn't want that much of a mess this time. I just do it like that. You can have the rest of the strawberries for a snack. Like that. Maybe just a little more. Strawberries are really, really good. I can't get over how good this is. I'm going to take a couple photographs on the regular camera. Let's see. Well, I hate to destroy it, because it looks so good. And we'll take that off of there. I don't need that on there. But, when you're losing weight, you got options, so you don't have to give up anything. You just got to trick your body and make it a different way. And that's how I've been very successful with the weight loss. Now we're going to just go one more, make sure it's cut all the way through. Okay, I think I got it. Look at that, huh? Does it look good? I got some that's on the bottom over there, and I'll just pop that out of there afterwards, see if I can get it out. That's some of my crust. Probably just, I just needed to cut through it a little thicker. Heavier with that when it pushed down on it, that's fine. So there you have it. And that is the final product. And then we're going to take a little taste test. Look at that, guys, huh? Nothing beats a cheesecake for breakfast in the morning. anyways, I have all of it all edited. All I got to do is add this part into the video, and I have it filming on the overhead camera as well. And be watching for that video. I'm going to go live with Mike, Mike's YouTube channel tomorrow afternoon around 6 o'clock tomorrow night. And I might probably do some more pop-up live videos on my YouTube channel, so be watching for those. I feel really good today. Slept really well last night. We had a great night at charity last night at the Bingham Hall. So what we got going on here, ladies and guys, I made a nice strawberry cheesecake yesterday, and I'm just taking a sample of it today and seeing how it came out. When I popped it off out of the bottom of the pan over here, that's the crust. I'm going to pull it off afterwards and have that. So I'm just taking a little bit of breather from the city activity right now. It's just kind of everything else just got to me all at once, and I'm going back to work on Thursday at Hanover over there by the Twin City, by the Leominster-Fitchburg line where the former Kmart was. Basically, I'll be doing the same type of job I was doing, and a little more hours, and something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I have no more issue with my hip anymore. That's all completely 100% healed. I have no problems with the left hip or my back, and I feel really good. I'm on full retirement, and all the volunteering that I did, I just thought maybe that, if I'm going to volunteer that many hours, I might as well go to work and get paid for it. Plus, I can use the extra cash right now with the prices of food. But look at that, guys, huh? Strawberry cheesecake. This was a really great recipe. I'll have Myra's link below the video for the cheesecake. I'm going to be going a lot of meals. I'm going to start making a gluten-free because I'm having some issues with dry skin and some other issues going on that have to do with the gluten. And so I'm going to be, I think one of my next recipes I'm going to be making later this week, and I'm going to be making a loaf of bread using some gluten-free flour, and it's a real simple recipe, and I found a really great YouTuber that does all, she's totally gluten right now, and I think that's the way to go. And I'm going to continue doing the low-carb keto meals as well in between sometimes, here and there. But on my subscriber base now, I got 465 subscribers. Now, if I can get another 300 or 400 more, and once I reach 1,000, the YouTube starts paying me for the videos. And so yeah, so don't forget to join me on my channel. I'll have links on all the contacts and everything. Hope you guys have an amazing Saturday. Again, if you're not doing anything next Friday night, yeah, the charity ticket right now, the Hot 300s, it's up to $4,200 plus the 300. So if you get the lucky 13, you automatically get 300, and then you got a chance at $4,200. And then we have a lot of other great prizes as well. A great group of people, great atmosphere, and we have fun on Friday nights. And sometimes I play, most of the time I volunteer, and because I just enjoy it and enjoy the people there. And we all have fun. And that's nice about having fun and getting out there and enjoying yourself, and don't worry about anything going on right now. Just forget about it. Things are going to change overnight at some point. But have a great day, guys. Talk to you later. I'm going to finish up my piece of the cheesecake. That piece over there is going to go back into the refrigerator for later on this weekend. Actually, I'll probably have that demolished by tomorrow. If you live locally and you're not doing anything and you want to become a taste tester, you're welcome to come down to my house. Or we can go out on location somewhere, and I'll bring you a sample of my food. And you're welcome to come down and test it and let me know what you think. Because my wife, sometimes she'll eat my food, other times she won't. But she doesn't do keto, and so I don't know how my food really tastes other than when I make it. But I do such a fantastic job cooking, and I absolutely love cooking. But I think I might have said this earlier. Look at that. I think that doesn't make it want some. Here you go, guys. It's right there. See, if you're trying to lose weight and you're missing stuff like this, we don't have to give up anything. We just have to make it a certain way so that we can trick our stomach. But yeah, check that out. Isn't it cool? But anyways, you guys have an amazing week. yeah, leave a comment on below the video and what you guys think. And don't forget to check me out on Ron's Keto Cafe. And if you're not part of my support group, Ron's Keto Cafe support, I do have a support group too. I'm here to help you guys to lose weight, to get healthy. And even if you don't need to lose weight, you can still get healthy. And you need to be healthy nowadays if you want to live longer. But yeah, have a great day, guys. Talk to you later. I'll probably do another pop-up later today. I'm thinking about making a pizza in a mug later. Have an amazing day.